Halloween, a spooktacular journey through history, with a side of ghoulish giggles, ancient beginnings and the first trick-or-treaters. Halloween's history is a real, beautiful blend of ancient traditions. It all started with the Celts and their festival called Samhain. They believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead was as thin as a ghost's bedsheet. Imagine trying to explain that to a modern border patrol officer. Halloween meets All Hallows' Eve. When Christianity came along, they wanted in on the Halloween action too. So, they introduced All Hallows' Eve, a day to remember saints, and the night before it, also known as All Hallows' Eve, which eventually became Halloween. Talk about rebranding a ghost town. Trick-or-treating traditions. The concept of trick-or-treating, or souling, emerged in medieval Europe. People would go door to door, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for soul cakes. Sounds like the original Pray for Peanut Butter Cup campaign. Pumpkins, turnips, and jack-o'-lanterns. Now, let's talk pumpkins. The Irish originally carved turnips and potatoes to create lanterns, but when they arrived in the US, they found pumpkins more abundant. It's said that a man named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil, inspired the name Jack-o'-lantern. Apparently, he knew how to haggle even in the afterlife. Witches, black cats, and hocus pocus. Halloween wouldn't be complete without witches and black cats. People used to believe that witches could transform into cats, and they even thought black cats were bad omens. You know what that means? There was a time when cat ladies were considered witches. Ghost stories and haunted houses. Halloween is all about telling ghost stories and visiting haunted houses. We love to scare ourselves silly for fun. And why not? It's the one night of the year when being scared is like a badge of honor. A spooky badge, of course. Modern-day Halloween. Halloween has transformed over the centuries into the holiday we know and love today. It's a day for costumes, candy, and creepy decorations. If there's one day a year you can dress like a mummy and eat candy corn for breakfast, Halloween's got to be it. Conclusion: Halloween has a rich history that's as mysterious and intriguing as a haunted mansion. From ancient Celtic rituals to modern-day costume parties, it's a holiday that has been spookifyingly fun for centuries. So, remember, when you put on that costume and trick or treat, you're carrying on a tradition that's been haunting and enchanting for generations. And now, let the candy corn and witch full thinking begin.